Yeah, I mean, a year ago we may have been satisfied with getting that close back to New Zealand in a game where we started off, with the 14-point deficit. But it just shows how the team has improved. I think the turning point in Australia in the summer, where the team actually put in a decent 80-minute performance. Obviously, with the slip up against New Zealand in the first 20, apart from that, it was a solid performance again. So it's all about playing that minute 1 to minute 80 game against Australia, putting the pressure off. So they've got some great attacking backs. Also, a lot of emphasis put on the scrum of England, and hopefully we can get that platform for our backs to attack off of, and really take the game to them. Against New Zealand, we knew that we were capable of beating them. Obviously, whether it was knocking off rust in the first 20, we did start off a bit slow, but come that second half, I think we proved to ourselves and to the rest of the world that we are a team that can take on any team in the world and potentially beat them. Yeah, I think the back row worked fairly well last week. Obviously, there was a lot of emphasis on McCaw getting away from the breakdown. I think we did that fairly well. Obviously, a few decisions went his way. Whether that was our fault or the rest, who knows? But Pocock's a similar threat this week, and it's a similar emphasis of getting him away from the ball and hopefully getting that quick ball for Benny Youngs to get the ball away. From the New Zealand game, when the haka was being performed, the crowd completely drowned them. You couldn't even hear the haka being performed due to the singing of the crowd. And when things start to go your way, it becomes hard to start hearing line-out calls and things like that because the crowd is so behind you, which is, you can't beat it. And having them behind you is, almost that 16th man. Also, we go into every game wanting to win. That's not a point to go against. It's as long as we're improving, that is the most important thing. We could play a game against a lesser team and get a win. That's brilliant. But if we haven't put the performance in, it doesn't really matter. So we've come forward where we were in Australia. Obviously, a slight slip up in that first 20, but that second half performance was an improvement again. Australia again this weekend. From minute 1, the aim to put in an even better performance again and go forward. Obviously, we've got Six Nations coming as well, so that gives another opportunity to improve. We're not a finished article yet. You wouldn't want to be this far away from a World Cup, but come that time, as long as we're there, we'll be a good team.